that family is the most important thing. And of course, in every society, you have to ensure that your family is kept as a unit, and that's why you find out that couples, children generally, they all find any means in order to keep that unit from crumbling. And of course, there are some publications that will tell you exactly how to go about it, using the experiences, using instances. And the book we have here this morning is no different. But first, let me welcome the author, Kelechi Ochonuga. Ochonuga. I missed that again, but I got the surname Ochonuga.
Yes.
You know, and it's called Darling, It's Not Working. I love that title, you know, because that title just it's sort of sparks curiosity. That's okay, exactly. You could have named it, you could have titled it anything, but you went to it, Darling, It's Not Working. But I want to know the reason why it's called Darling, It's Not Working.
Of course, like you said, the first thing that comes to mind when you pick a book, you want to know what is inside the book. So it's just to trigger the curiosity of the readers. That's why it's titled Darling, It's Not Working.
Family as it is, because reading through it, it's actually a fiction using Mbuchi and Cecilia, the couple, you know, and again, middle-class people. They were quite doing well. The husband got another job, you know, and things changed because he was more focused on his job. Reading through it, isn't it a risk that, don't you want the risk of for people thinking that family or husband shouldn't really live up to his responsibility of providing for the family? Because it may come across like this man is doing everything he can to provide for the family, and then it looks as if the wife is complaining that there's no attention. You know, would you rather the man earns meager pay and stay at home, take care of, have the full attention of his family, or he will go out there, make more money, and improve the lifestyle of the family?
Well, the truth is that everything should be balanced.
Okay.
Yes, everything should be balanced. Even why, it's two things that made, or in quotes, that almost led to the crumbling of the Mbuchi's family. His work, that's 14-hour work. And the social media. So it
unlike
wasn't
his previous work.
Exactly. It wasn't just about his work. So of course the man should work. But when I believe that when the man is at home, then give full attention to your family. Than when you are home, you deny your wife the attention, and then focus. Yes, the children, the wife is denied the attention.
But you do know that some people take their work home. They might not finish at the office, and they want to continue. And because, as they say, in every job you keep improving, and of course you get to realize more things and engage more people, even at home when you feel that okay, I'm not at the office, but I need to quickly do one or two things.
Okay, this is a man that works for 14 hours. And I believe that for 14 solid hours away from your family, when you come back, you should give them full attention. Than when it wasn't just because, it wasn't just answering to his work, but rather just, okay, he just wants to keep in touch with the world. You know, what is abreast, he just wants to be abreast with the world generally. So even when the work takes his attention, coming back home, instead of him to like, okay, the children come over here, what's happened in school today, just generally having that fellowship with your family. But rather, he will prefer to just be at one edge of the bed and rather just chatting and pinging and all
You also made a reference to something very subtle, but it meant a lot, because when I read that part, it was when she requested that, let me help you with your mail, and and he refused, saying, no, it's complicated and other things. You know. Is that an indication that no matter what, get your wife involved in all you do, so that at least she can help out in certain areas? Is that what you were trying to
Yes, definitely, because if the wife, according to what she offered to help him, because she was into marketing job and she had her own time. So if the man, okay, you go to the work, and after your 14-hour work, if he accepted the wife to help, the wife will have be able to like attend to those meals, so that whenever he comes home, he will have attention, he will have time for the wife and the children.
Coming to the children, they also get immersed in the whole social media thing after a phone, after buying the phone for them, and you know, was that to also show that sometimes you know, the family could all be engrossed in this social media thing, and then
Definitely.
everybody start losing focus of what's supposed to be.
Definitely, but don't forget the fact that they are following the footstep of their father. Whenever the daddy comes back from work, of course they see the man engrossed with his phone. So now that they have gotten their own phone, they are following the footsteps of their father. Don't forget the fact that children learn practically by what they see. Not what you tell them. Yes.
Okay, but I won't spoil the book for you, our viewers. You have to get it to know how it ended. But basically, because your chapter 5 and 6 were dedicated to rebuilding the family, you're talking about it. There's a part where you said people don't believe that God has any form of contribution in picking a wife.
Yes.
You know, could you just explain that? What I'm saying is I'm still a bachelor, so
Of course, people believe, according to what God said in Proverbs, that, okay, he that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor from the Lord. So they misconstrued that statement by saying it is the man's duty to find a wife, and not like going back to the Lord to say, okay, my Lord, my God, who should I marry? So the truth is, God have a part. The family is God's first institution.
True.
So God is very interested in the family. Everything that happens in the family is very interesting. So even when you, as the man, is supposed to find the wife, you should be able to go to the Lord and say, Father, help me, because you need the wisdom of the Bible to know how and to know what to do, the steps to take to getting a virtuous woman as a wife.
Well, it's not quite easy, I must say, because there's been some instances where even some people feel that God has played a role in getting a wife, but it didn't turn out that way. I mean, if it first happened, what do we say about it? Do we look at it that really that wasn't God's choice for us?
No, the truth is, if you wait on the Lord and he directs you, God can never make a mistake. Because even in the instances in the Bible, it wasn't really because God made it so.
Okay.
It was a mistake from taking, for instance, the story of Adam and Eve. God gave them order, don't eat from this fruit. But of course, you know how softened Satan is. Satan came and deceived the woman. And the woman thought, oh, God doesn't want our eyes to open to knowledge. And then went ahead to eat of the fruit. And then brought in the husband. So it wasn't because God instituted our marriage that made it to like almost crumbled before at least God also came in and had mercy on them.
Very interesting, I must say. The book is called Darling Is Not Working. The family life we are missing to the social media. I mean, how can people get, your book? What platform can people reach out to get your book?
On my website, www.kelichaochonogo.com. On Bamboo Books, Okada Books, Amazon. Yes.
What about your social media platform? Because I know that a lot of viewers will be interested to ask questions about one thing or the other. Do you have a social media platform?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Kelicha Ochonogo on Instagram.
Okay.
That's KELICHAOCHONOGOR.
Okay.
Then also Kelicha Ochonogo with the R removed on Twitter. Then Kelicha Ochonogo Ministry on Facebook.
All right. Thank you very much, Kelicha Ochonogo, with this lovely piece called Darling It's Not Working. It's for the family, especially for those who are on the edge where their marriage is probably crumbling and they need a solution to it. I want to say thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you too.
Well, that's our book review this morning.